Wait, the wieners are dancing? What?
Gaslight him.
Bro, no!
I'm telling you.
What's he doing? What's Bert doing? What is up, my YouTube people?
How are you?
Today we are watching Annoying Characters by Degenerosity. Let us get on to the reaction.
Stop singing. You guys are terrible for each other and you know I'm right and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
This looks new.
Think it's safe?
What is it?
We do not care.
I feel that TV shows and movies will never fail to entertain me, good or bad. It'll forever be a medium that I'll watch. But the main thing that gets me to stay watching are the characters. I've always been drawn to the characters being my main.
Honestly, I feel like for me it depends on the show, because like if it's high fantasy or like if it's has a very interesting plot, I honestly don't really mind it if characters are kind of bland. But if it's something where it's like, oh, you know, this is a sitcom, then I'm like, gotta have your characters be somewhat entertaining and likable.
I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself.
I think it also depends on like how everyone gauges it, because some people really care about characters.
Like an anime character.
I think a lot of like fandom-esque shows tend to allow focus on characters, while like WoW shows where it's like, oh, we're telling like a grand tale, they kind of don't really need the deepest of characters or the most likable or heartfelt of characters. They just need the characters to tell a story, you know? I don't know, maybe this is a controversial opinion.
The most controversial bachelor in history.
Whether they be smart or dumb or skinny or fat or ugly or Asian, I don't care, as long as they are likable and interesting characters. I care so much about characters that a show could have a 10 out of 10 story and plot. Like, I'm talking peak storytelling. If the characters suck, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10.
Nah. Okay, they can't be like annoying characters, but if they're like kind of bland, but plot is like really interesting, then honestly, I in my opinion, I don't really care about the characters too much.
What does that say about who you are?
Again, it's always nice to have some very likable characters or like, you know, complex characters, but not every story needs that complex characters.
You don't need it anyway.
Sometimes it just wants to tell a story and doesn't really care about going further into the complexities of the characters. So again, my personal opinion, not everyone has to have the same opinion.
That's the way it is. Simple. Likeable characters is the main thing that keeps me interested.
I disagree.
So when a show has dang near the whole cast of characters be great, I applaud that. That's a very hard thing to accomplish.
Honestly, if you really want like great characters, just watch sitcoms. The whole point of a sitcom is they have to make like really good characters. What do you think is gonna happen? The plot is gonna take over? Sitcoms have no plot.
How rude.
But sadly, that's a reality that comes every solar eclipse, because every show has those few characters that just make your booty itch in a bad way, like you just use poison ivy as toilet paper. Those kind of characters suck, I hate them, and they're annoying. And in this video,
honestly, Chloe from Miraculous Ladybug was so fucking annoying, bruh.
I find that to be a little more than mildly annoying. Oh.
And what sucks even more is they had the chance to make her good, but they didn't, so.
Stop singing.
Big sad, big sad.
I'll be ranting on some of these characters that grind my gears in shows and movies that I like. And what better character to start with other than Bert? I don't know. Something about him.
That isn't he from the Muppets or something? I don't know. I'm not too much into that Muppet stuff. Not gonna lie.
Gives me a bad vibe. All right, next up we got Ryan from The Office.
Okay, that was really quick with Bert. He didn't really give him any points. He was just like, dude's kind of sus, and then like moved on.
I always dislike these kind of smart-ass characters in shows. It just annoys me when characters talk shit about others.
I think that's the point of Ryan. I did watch The Office, and like that was kind of the point. He was kind of, if this was a high fantasy story, he would be like a villain or like a lackey to a villain. I also like how the actor who plays him is one of the writers of the show. I think that's really funny. They make him one of the most annoying assholes in the show. Every jab is just a jab he wrote about himself.
Times infinity. Oh my god, I just want to spit in this nigga's face. The entire show, this man is acting like he's the big man on campus. But this man is a loser. His head is so far up his own ass that he think he better than everyone else. And this man never changes for the
That's the point of him. That's the point of him. He's not supposed to change. He's supposed to be an unlikable character.
whole series. Literally, first to last episode, he is the same character. There ain't nothing to like about him. And he ain't even funny. Also, I just hate looking at this man's face, man. I don't know why.
Bro, you're just dissing one of the writers of the show. That's...
Reminds me of that balloon from Phineas and Ferb. I just want to
The
pop him.
balloon.
Alright, moving on to the new show that got all the Twitter white girls
this
crazy. Euphoria.
Oh, I didn't
And the
watch Euphoria. I know my sister, she watched it. Okay, I shouldn't say I completely didn't watch it. Honestly, all I remember is Zendaya having a drug trip, and like that was about it. Whenever someone describes it, it's just like drugs, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
character, kind of everybody, but mainly Casey and this girl. Oh my god. But before I talk about them, I have to ask, why is there so many dicks on this show? Like, just why? Every single episode, you are met with at least 5 wieners. And that's just the minimum. I remember when I started watching Euphoria last year, when visiting my brother at his place. And I was on episode 2. You know, the locker room scene. And I was watching this in the living area. And my brother has roommates. And one of them saw me watching that scene. Wieners everywhere.
Maybe the reason why they had so many wieners. Also, I love the pictures of the wiener dogs. I just love wiener dogs so much. Maybe the point of the scene is to be like a gay test for like everyone else. If the guys watch it and they look at the wieners and it's like, no, I'm kidding, guys, this is a joke, please spare me.
Dancing. Why were they dancing? I can
Wait, the wieners are dancing? What?
through my peripheral vision that this man was judging me. I know he was thinking,
Oh yeah, that boy gay. I see that.
my map
Yeah, you see, bro, we're on the same wavelength.
was draining away at that moment. Thank God he knew what the show was, because if he didn't, he probably would have thought I was trying to get freaky in the living room watching this.
I mean, maybe you can get freaky in the living room.
For that, I was expecting some Zendussy when watching the show. But
Zendussy?
yeah, tangent over. Let me talk about the actual characters. There's only a few characters I actually like or care
That's a
about in
pretty
the
scene.
show, and I can name them in one hand. Rue, Fez, Muslim, black guy. Everybody hate or feel indifferent towards them. Like, yeah, they exist. Like, quick example, Jules. Now, I kind of like Jules in the
I like
first
the
season
makeup.
until she wanted to run away from home. Like, I didn't understand why she would think that's a
I like
good
her
idea
makeup.
at all, or
She has
what
pretty
the hell
makeup.
she was thinking. And then she came back and became jealous of Rue's new friend, and then proceeded to cheat on Rue with the man she didn't want her seeing.
What? Whoa!
Okay!
I have no
that made me
words.
not like Jules anymore. But I never liked this bitch. Oh my god. What's her name? Kat! No wonder why I hate her. Ever since she started her empowerment phase, which was just her being a thought, it was all downhill. But there ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. Well, that's a lie. I do have a problem with being a hoe, but not.
Yeah, I mean, like, you literally have to do all the dirty work. They take you out into the garden and then they shovel the soil with you. It sucks being a hoe. No!
Girl, a man hoe is just as bad. I just hate how she's trying to sell this lifestyle as some kind of bad bitch energy. But it's not. You just a thought. That behavior don't look good on nobody, no matter the gender. Now, you could do whoever you want, however many times you
Kind of reminds me of the girl from Modern Family. She kind of reminds me of that one actress from Modern Family. Both wear glasses and have, like, that same color hair. I guess that's about it, but, you know.
That's none of my business. But I'm not gonna act like being a hoe is a likable personality trait. And if you disagree with me on that part of her character, fine, but she's also an asshole. Like her breaking up with Ethan, lying, saying she had a brain disorder, then he called her bullshit, then she proceeded to gaslight him by saying he's gaslighting her.
What? Bro, you don't, no, that's so bad, no!
And oh my god, that whole scene just, made me wanna falcon punch her to another dimension. You gotta
That's
watch this
very
scene yourself.
bad, bro. No, you don't lie about that stuff. You either have it or you don't. You don't lie about it, no.
I mean, it's on YouTube. You don't need context to see why she's a bitch in this scene. And also that scene where her sex tape got leaked and since they're in high school, That's very bad. And the principal got news of it and called her to his office, and they both like...
And he was like, "Be gone, thought!"
Yeah, I've heard rumors that you're the girl on the tape. Why? Because we're both quote-unquote fat? No, because that's you on the tape. Look at it. That's...
Oh, I thought she was going to go for the route of, you're watching this in school. I thought she was going to go for that route. She's just going for, like, the worst gaslighting tactic ever.
That's you right there. That's you on the tape. You can't see her face. Are you trying to assume me and her body types are the same? I don't need to assume. I'm looking at you right now. I can sue the school for making these accusations against me. And she won the argument. Yeah, I never liked Kat.
What?
And I forgot.
What? No! No, bro. What the heck? That's such, like, Karen vibes, bro. She just won it. Oh, man. No.
I'm supposed to be talking about Casey too, so I'm just gonna make it quick so we can move on from Euphoria. Yeah, Casey slept with her best friend's boyfriend and is also weirdly obsessed with him for an entire season 2, even though they have no chemistry at all. And also, Nate is Nate. That nigga's crazy. Yeah, she's just been annoying to watch all of season 2. Just look at her through this window seal.
Aww.
Demons. But she do got some pretty big honkers, I'm not gonna lie, so that's pretty lit. Alright, let's move on from this 7 out of 10 to Jenny
7 out of 10?
from Forrest Gump. I've watched Forrest Gump like 8 times, no exaggeration.
Never
This
watched
is a
this.
phenomenal movie that everybody and their dog should see. This
Maybe I
is a
should
GOAT
see it.
tier
Yeah,
movie
maybe I
with
should see
damn
it.
near no flaws. The only flaw is Jenny. Jenny is not a likable character at all, and low-key a bad person. The only reason I'm rooting for her is because I want her to get with Forrest, because that'll make Forrest...
Oh wait, is she the whammon of the movie? It's like the only important people are like the guys, and then there's just one whammon, and her only role is to be a love interest. Is that her? Oh no!
Forrest happy. But Forrest doesn't deserve a woman like Jenny. Jenny was very dumb and self-destructive. Willingly. Always leaving Forrest for years at a time just to get trains ran on her by every dude she met. She's been blacked God knows how many times. Like,
is she like doing a Mary Jane where a bunch of guys like pass her off like one after another? Ah, Marianne!
Every time her and Forrest met up as adults, it just went like, "Hi, Forrest. I know you love me and I love you too. But I'ma run away with these hippies and Black Panthers doing crack and having them run trains on me for the next, I don't know, 20 years. Is that fine with you, Forrest?"
Okay, Jenny.
My nigga, Forrest, why you fine with this? She belongs to the garbage disposal. And you could say, oh, she had a bad childhood and she didn't want to get Forrest mixed in her mess. She didn't need to be in that mess in the first place. She chose that. At the end of the day, she's a grown adult that can make her own decisions. And she chose the wrong ones, while good ones were right in front of her face. And that's the reason why I don't like Jenny.
I really watch Forrest Gump. It seems interesting.
That makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Naoko from A Silent Voice.
Oh,
I feel
great.
like everybody
Another
who's
one I
watched
don't
this
know.
movie knows exactly why she's annoying and sucks ass.
A lot of the people in like A Silent Voice like suck ass.
Move this man!
They all just suck ass except for the deaf girl because like she was bullied. Well, like, I mean, I guess there's different types of sucking ass because there's sucking ass where it's like, oh, you know, you learn from it, and then there's sucking ass as like you're annoying instead. I don't know.
So I'm not going to be talking about her. Yeah, that's right. I clickbaited you.
What?
So instead...
No! I just went on this whole rant! You can't just not get clickbaited! No! Guys, I'm gonna clickbait you guys now because I got clickbaited. So then it'll be... It's like the cycle of clickbait. I clickbait you. DeGenerosity clickbait me. I'm sure he also got clickbait at one point. It's the circle of clickbait! It's the circle of clickbait!
I'll talk about another character from A Silent Voice. Miki. Now, this bitch is one of my least favorite characters of all time. If she was suffering a peanut allergy and I had an EpiPen to save her, I'd use it on myself in front of her just for her to know there ain't no saving her. Is that messed up? That's kind of messed up, but not for her, it's not. You probably wondering why I hate her so much.
Yeah,
like, why is she over
do?
Naoko? And that's because she's an asshole for no reason, like literally no reason. Like, at least Naoko is one because she thinks Shoko is the reason why her elementary school friend group are no longer friends. Now, that is a stupid, fucking stupid reason to be one, and she's stupid for thinking that, but at least that's a reason. Miki, on the other hand, had
True, it's better to have like dumb reasons than it is to have no reason. Cause it's just like, why you doing shit? Why you doing shit?
no reason to be one. Especially in that classroom scene. Oh my goodness. This scene alone made her 100 times worse than Naoko. In this scene, the main character Shoya goes up to Miki.
Damn, dude, this movie looks really cool. I like the X's on it. What? I don't even know what the X's mean. But no, like this part is cool. This is cool. I like it when there's abstract imagery in anime, or like even just in like general.
Tell other people about his past with bullying Shoko in elementary school. Since he's turned over a new leaf now and friends with her. Understandable. He remembers the errors of his past, and he doesn't want people to think his past self is who he is now.
Yeah, guys, remember, your past doesn't define you. It's what you do with your past that does.
Then this girl blows it out of proportion for no reason, yelling in front of the entire class. What? You don't want me to tell people?
Actually, no, like, I take that back. No, bad moments don't define you. It's what you do with those bad moments that do. So you can make mistakes, but you gotta learn from those mistakes. That's basically what it is.
The bully Shoko? Why? What's wrong with you? The hell's going on here? Shoyo used to bully Shoko, and now he's trying to bully me. He's never changed. This bitch! She literally had no reason to.
Bro, broccoli head! Sorry, his hair just looks so much like broccoli. I had to say it. I'm sorry.
That and had zero benefit doing it. And she knew exactly what she was doing when she did it. She knew exactly. She was trying to look like the helpless girl when Shoyo didn't even do anything. And she's acting like she wasn't there in elementary school laughing alongside his bullying. You are part of the problem too! I just want to jump through my screen and just piss in her shoes. And she doesn't change or go through any character development in the anime and barely in the manga too. By the end of both of them, I still hated her. She's trying to be so self-righteous and trying to be a savior. Just comes off as a dickhead. She's annoying every time she's on screen, but that classroom scene, you can't take that back. And that scene is even more annoying in the manga. Miki is the worst character in this movie, or at least definitely the most annoying. But I'm gonna end the video off here. There's a lot of annoying characters I didn't go over, so maybe if this video does well, I'll make a follow-up to this video. Not anytime soon though.
Hopefully it's with characters I know, because I didn't know a lot of these characters, not gonna lie.
And also, just to throw this out there,
I only knew the Office characters.
But I'm very thankful to all
I
of
do
you
really
guys
like
so
the
much.
Office,
all my subscribers, all my viewers, Discord members, all of y'all so much for just supporting me in what I do. I am eternally thankful for this. I just felt a little thankful today. You are the best. And in conclusion, you can't trust no nigga named Bert. I'm telling you.
What's he doing? What's Bert doing? What? Alrighty, so that was Annoying Characters by Degenerosity. Please check them out if, you press on this video before pressing on the original, which is, why would you do that? But, anyways, if you liked this reaction, feel free to like and subscribe, and also leave a comment if you would like me to do more of these. Yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.